तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
सुंदर विनायका सुंदर सुंदर विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका विघ्न कोटि हर विमल गजानन विघ्न कोटि हर विमल गजानन सकल विघ्न हर साई गजानन सकल विघ्न हर साई गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन पति गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन पति गजानन सुंदर सुंदर विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका विघ्न कोटि हर विमल गजानन सकल विघ्न हर साई गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन पति गजानन जय जय गणेश जय श्री गणेश 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 सुंदर सुंदर विनायका
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई गुरुवंदना सत्य साई।
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई, गुरु वंदना सत्य साई।
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई, गुरु वंदना सत्य साई।
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई, गुरु वंदना सत्य साई।
गुरुपद रंजन गुरु परमेशा,
गुरुपद रंजन गुरु परमेशा।
गुरुपद रंजन गुरु परमेशा।
गुरुपद रंजन गुरु परमेशा।
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा।
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 सद्गुरु साई परतिपुरीशा।
सद्गुरु साई परतिपुरीशा।
सद्गुरु साई परतिपुरीशा।
सद्गुरु साई परतिपुरीशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई, गुरु वंदना सत्य साई।
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई, गुरु वंदना सत्य साई।
गुरुपद रंजन गुरु परमेशा।
गुरुपद रंजन गुरु परमेशा।
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा।
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु महेशा।
सद्गुरु साई परतिपुरीशा।
सद्गुरु साई परतिपुरीशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
शरण नमोस्तुते साई महेशा।
साक्षात् परब्रह्म साई, गुरु वंदना सत्य साई। दुर्गाम्बा भवानी जय जय, दुर्गाम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय, दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गाम्बा भवानी जय जय, दुर्गाम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय, दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
मंगलकरिणी संकटहरिणी,
मंगलकरिणी संकटहरिणी।
मंगलकरिणी संकटहरिणी।
मंगलकरिणी संकटहरिणी।
प्रणव स्वरूपिणी माता जय जय।
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 भवानी जय जय।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय। दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय। दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
मंगलकरिणी संकटहरिणी।
मंगलकरिणी संकटहरिणी।
प्रणव स्वरूपिणी माता जय जय।
प्रणव स्वरूपिणी माता जय जय।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी।
दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी जय जय। दुर्गा अम्बा भवानी। संकटहरणा श्री साई रमणा।
संकटहरणा श्री साई रमणा।
संकटहरणा श्री साई रमणा।
संकटहरणा श्री साई रमणा।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
वेदोद्धरणा वेङ्कटरमणा।
वेदोद्धरणा वेङ्कटरमणा।
वेदोद्धरणा वेङ्कटरमणा।
वेदोद्धरणा वेङ्कटरमणा।
लक्ष्मीनारायण नमो नमो।
लक्ष्मीनारायण नमो नमो।
साई नारायण नमो नमो।
साई नारायण नमो नमो।
नमो 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 नमो। नमो 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 नमो। पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
संकटहरणा श्री साई रमणा।
संकटहरणा श्री साई रमणा।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
पंकज चरणा नमो नमो।
वेदोद्धरणा वेङ्कटरमणा।
वेदोद्धरणा वेङ्कटरमणा।
लक्ष्मीनारायण नमो नमो।
लक्ष्मीनारायण नमो
प्रहरणा श्री साई रमणा। हरे साई 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 हरे हरे।
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 हरे बाबा साई बाबा 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 हरे हरे।
हरे साई 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 हरे हरे।
हरे साई 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 हरे हरे।
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम्।
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम्।
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम्।
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम्।
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे।
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे।
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे।
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम्।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम्।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम्।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम्।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
हरे साई 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 हरे हरे।
हरे साई 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 हरे हरे।
हरे बाबा साई बाबा हरे हरे।
हरे बाबा साई बाबा हरे हरे।
हरे साई 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 हरे हरे।
हरे साई साई हरे हरे।
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम्।
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम्।
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे।
कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम्।
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम्।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
सद्गुरुनायकं साईनाथं भजे।
हरे साई 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 हरे हरे। जय जय मंगल साई नमो।
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 जय पर्तीश्वर साई नमो।
जय पर्तीश्वर साई नमो।
जय पर्तीश्वर साई नमो।
जय पर्तीश्वर साई नमो।
जय जय मंगल साई नमो।
जय जय मंगल साई नमो।
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई नमो।
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई
मंगल साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
जय पर्तीश्वर साई नमो
जय पर्तीश्वर साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई नमो
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई नमो
श्री शैलेश्वर साई नमो
श्री शैलेश्वर साई नमो
श्री शैलेश्वर साई नमो
श्री शैलेश्वर साई नमो जय जय मंगल साई नमो
विठला हरी विठला 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 पांडुरंग विठले हरी नारायण पांडुरंग विठले हरी नारायण पुरंदर विठले हरी नारायण पुरंदर विठले हरी नारायण हरी नारायण भज नारायण हरी नारायण भज नारायण साई नारायण सत्य नारायण हरी नारायण सत्य नारायण साई नारायण सत्य नारायण हरी नारायण सत्य नारायण विठला हरी विठला विठला हरी विठला हरी विठला विठला हरी विठला हरी विठला पांडुरंग विठले हरी नारायण हरी नारायण पुरंदर विठले हरी नारायण हरी नारायण हरी नारायण हरी नारायण हरी नारायण साई नारायण सत्य नारायण साई नारायण सत्य नारायण विठला हरी विठला
प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूता हनुमंता आंजनेया रामचंद्र के दूता हनुमंता आंजनेया प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूता हनुमंता आंजनेया प्रभु रामचंद्र के दूता हनुमंता आंजनेया हनुमंता 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 आंजनेया हनुमंता 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 आंजनेया हनुमंता 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 आंजनेया आञ्जनेया
भीमा बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
प्रभु रामचन्द्र के दूता हनुमन्ता आञ्जनेया
रामचन्द्र के दूता हनुमन्ता आञ्जनेया
हनुमन्ता 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 आञ्जनेया
हनुमन्ता 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 आञ्जनेया
हे पवनपुत्र हनुमन्ता बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
पवनपुत्र हनुमन्ता बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
बल भीमा बल भीमा बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
भीमा बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
बल भीमा बल भीमा बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
भीमा बल भीमा आञ्जनेया
प्रभु रामचन्द्र के दूता हनुमन्ता आञ्जनेया
वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु जी बोलो वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु जी बोलो सत्यनाम 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 बोलो सत्यनाम 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 नित्य जपिए तेरे नाम की बोलो नित्य जपिए तेरे नाम की बोलो सत्यनाम 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 की बोलो राम 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 की बोलो राम 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 जी बोलो मुख्य जपिए राम नाम जी बोलो कृष्ण 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 जी बोलो कृष्ण 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 जी बोलो मुख्य जपिए कृष्ण नाम जी बोलो शिव 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 नाम जी बोलो शिव 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 नाम जी बोलो मुख्य जपिए सत्य नाम जी बोलो हर 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 जी बोलो हरि 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 जी बोलो सत्यनाम 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 जी दत्त 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 दत्तात्रेय जी बोलो दत्त 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 बोलो दत्तात्रेय जी बोलो मुख्य जपिए दत्त नाम जी बोलो मुख्य जपिए दत्त नाम जी मुख्य जपिए दत्त नाम
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering our most humble pranams at the lotus feet of beloved Bhagwan, Sai Prakash.
Sai Ram Arvind, Sai Ram to everyone.
You know, when I think of this opportunity that we as members of Team Radio Sai have got to be participating in this virtual global satsang,
Right.
I'm reminded of a beautiful incident that happened possibly in the late 1940s or early 1950s. You must have heard of Kannamma.
Yes.
Mrs. Karunamba Ramamurthy.
The one who wrote the book Satya Sai Anandadai.
Yes. So she noticed that suddenly the number of devotees coming to Swami was increasing.
Okay.
And she felt, what will happen to us if more and more devotees come and Swami is swamped? And the more and more devotees she was referring to was something like about 80 or 90 devotees. But more than her own self, she was concerned about how will future generations get to experience Swami's love and grace and blessings and proximity. So one day she made courage and asked Swami himself. She said, Swami, in the future, how will people get to know you? How will people get connected to you? How will people experience proximity to you, Swami, when so many people have started to come already? Now, she was, I'm sure, asking in terms of the next 5 or 10 years.
Right.
But the reply that Swami gave her, Swami told, in times to come, people will sit in Puttaparthi and tell my stories. And people from around the world will listen to the stories and develop love for me and become closer to me.
Beautiful.
You know, when I think of those words, it feels extremely humbling that Swami has given this opportunity as listeners, as participants in this global satsang. Swami, we are ever grateful to you. Team Radio Sai offers its humble gratitude to you. And with that, we would like to begin today's satsang.
Today's discussion, today's satsang is going to be a very, very challenging one because, as you know, we have selected the topic, who is Sai? Now, this topic, who is Sai, is akin to the question, who is God? And if you look at this question, who is God? This question has been at the heart of man's quest since millennia. From the time man started looking up to the night sky, from the time he started looking at the sun, the moon, the forest, the mountains, the volcanoes, he started wondering, is there a power that controls this universe? Is there a God? So he started automatically asking these questions. Is there a God? If there is a God, how is he? Is he a he or she? To start with, possibly. And then he started attributing several aspects of nature to God. In fact, there is this beautiful discourse which Swami gave in the year 1991. It is the second discourse in the Summer Shower series where it's called Bharatiya Culture. And Swami beautifully, step by step says how man started seeing God in the sun. And then man started seeing God in the trees and in the cow. But then slowly he started saying that God has attributes. So he started attributing attributes to God. Qualities. So he said God, to be God, should be omnipresent, omnipotent and omniscient. So he gave him a name, Vishnu. Vishnu is the one who is omnipresent. He gave him the name Ishvara. Ishvara is the one who has Sakala Ishwaryas, all the forms of wealth.
Interesting.
Who is shining. So man gave God a name, man gave God a form. So he said God should be most beautiful. So the mother should be so beautiful. So he gave God a female form with a lot of beauty. God should be majestic. So he gave God that form with all power. So on one side, as man started attributing names and forms to God, he started worshipping these forms. So in his worship to God, he started contemplating on ultimate purity. He started contemplating on ultimate bliss. He started contemplating on the truth. Now, while this was going on one side, there were a set of other people who asked this question. They said, see, we don't know whether God exists. Okay, you people are worshipping nature, that's all right, you can do it. But we are not sure whether God exists, but we are sure of one thing, that we exist. So they say we exist, and they see themselves, they know that this body exists. But on sincere inquiry, what they realized is they cannot be adequately defined by this body. They started realizing that this body changes. I mean, for example, this body is not the same as it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
In fact, Swami would say that there is a child, then
Exactly.
the father, then the grandfather,
Right.
and based on profession. So, who are you actually?
Exactly. So that question, it keeps leading to that question, who am I? Who am I? So if I cannot be adequately defined by my body or my mind or my thoughts, then who am I? There is something deeper, there is something more subtle that connects up all these external appearances. So that was the line of questioning, and that started the path of wisdom or the path of inquiry, that is the Jnana Marga. In fact, there's a very interesting episode of course, it may not happen in these times of Corona because of the lockdown, but way back in ancient Greece, there was this philosopher who was just, constantly thinking of this question, who am I, who am I, who am I, who am I? And he was just walking on the road, and guess whom he bumped into? He bumped into a policeman. And the moment he bumped into a policeman, the policeman got wild and he said, "Who are you, sir?" He asked him. And the philosopher was thrilled. He said, "Sir, this is the answer I am seeking. If you know the answer, please can you enlighten me? I want to know who I am." So this question, who I am, who am I, this path of wisdom, this path of knowledge on one side, and the path of devotion or bhakti on one side,
Who is God and who am I?
who am I? So these two paths have been in man's earnest quest for millennia. Now, many people don't realize that ultimately the answer for both of these is the same. Very rarely in the history of mankind we have the avatar himself coming down as a human being. And he opens up this secret box and he reveals these mysteries, divine mysteries. He opens up and he teaches us so much about himself which you can never discover on your own. Going straight to 20th October 1940, when young Satya was going to school, that historic day he went halfway through and he just turned back. And as he came back to his brother's house where he was staying in Orokonda, he took his bag of books and then threw it, and he said, "I am no longer your Satya, I am Sai. Maya has left me, my devotees are calling me, I have work to do." And his sister-in-law, who was inside the house, came running out and she said, "What is all this commotion about?" And she could see a gentle halo around his face. And then the neighbors came out, and Swami's brother was not in the house. The neighbors came and they were wondering, what is this 14-year-old boy talking about? But then Swami was so steadfast in his declaration, and he said that this is the day I have chosen to declare that I have work to do. And he went to a garden nearby and he gave his first message to mankind, Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam. So that we all know as the Avatar Declaration Day. But why are we talking about it today? There is a very good reason for that.
Absolutely, Sai Prakash,
Right.
because it is very less known, though it has been recorded in Satyam Shivam Sundaram and many other works. The 23rd of May is very special because it was for the first time in the history of the Satya Sai Avatar
Right.
that the declaration was made, I am Sai. It came about in a very, very interesting manner. There was this person by name P.T. Krishnamachari. He's the person who had done Aksharabhyasam for Swami. In fact, for the young Satya, he had held his finger and made him write Om in the sand because they couldn't even afford a slate.
Right.
Now, this was the time when Swami had gone to Uravakonda and, in quotes, had that scorpion bite, after which they tried many remedies, the torture at Kadri, all that had happened.
Right.
After which the family had come to Puttaparthi because the mother and sisters felt, no, our little boy is being tortured too much. So this P.T. Krishnamachari was a person whom the father, Pedda Venkama Raju, held in great reverence. So he told him, please come and, have a look at this child, something has gone wrong. And people believe that P.T. Krishnamachari has some kind of spiritual powers also. He was a great devotee of Lord Narasimha. So when he came, he saw Satyam, he saw Swami, and he said to the father that this seems to be some terrible ghost that has possessed him. And the only way to free him from this is to take him to the Narasimha Swami temple at Ghatikachalam, not any ordinary Narasimha Swami temple. Ghatikachalam, that is the most powerful Narasimha. And now, unknown to them, Satyam, Swami crept up And he said, laughing at this P.T. Krishnamachari, he said, "You want me to go to Ghatikachalam? Who do you think is there? You want to send me to me?" And laughed at him in a quite insulting manner. That's what the father felt. That's what P.T. Krishnamachari felt, because he immediately left. Now the father was already upset seeing all these things happen, and now he was convinced, because P.T. Krishnamachari has also said that some ghost is possessing my son. One Thursday morning, one morning when he was returning home, the father, he suddenly saw a huge crowd had gathered around. This Satyam was materializing candies, rice milk with sweetened rice milk. He's materializing from thin air and distributing. All the villagers, the children, the adults alike are so thrilled, and they're all receiving it from Swami. Now the father thought, oh my God, this is going too much. He saw a crowd almost about 20-30 people around his son. So he rushed and he's trying to clear them and say, let me go. They look at him and say, oh, you are the father of the bestower of boons. So they tell him, please wash your hands and feet before coming to him. This was too much for the father to take. So he picked up a stick. He went straight, cleared everyone, move out, this is my son. And looking at his son, he addressed. In fact, he didn't address the son. He addressed the ghost which he thought was possessing the son. He said,
Right.
Hey, you there. Who are you? Are you a madcap? Are you a ghost? Are you God? Who are you? The father didn't ask his son. He had asked the spirit.
Right.
That's what he thought. The son also replied, not to the father, but to the entire mankind. Satyam said, I am Sai Baba. It was said with such composure and calmness and such authority that the father, who had come brandishing a stick, just froze there, and the stick dropped from his hand.
from his hand. Beautiful.
It dropped down, and he was just standing there. Swami continued. Actually, the father, he still thought that it is that spirit that is speaking. So he said, Hi Baba, Sai Baba, I don't care, just leave and go. Then Satyam said, I am Sai Baba. I belong to the Apastamba Sutra. I belong to the Bharadwaja Gotra. Your Venkavaduta called me, and so I have come. He prayed, and in answer to his prayers, I have come. This was too much for the father to take.
Right.
Just like the stick had dropped, now his jaw dropped. He was stunned hearing all this, Venkavaduta was a very, very revered figure. In fact, later in his discourses, Bhagwan has revealed that Venkavaduta was the guru of Shirdi Baba.
Right.
The Sai Satcharitra also records Shirdi Baba answering some legal counsel saying that his guru is Venkavaduta. And Kondamaraju was a devout follower of Venkavaduta. So all this stunned the father, and his jaw dropped open. He didn't know what to say. He gathered his wits and he said, so what do you want us to do? Swami calmly again said, worship me on Thursdays. Keep your homes and minds clean. I shall enter.
Beautiful.
It was so, the composure, the peace, the calm was so tremendous. It was overwhelming. Like they say, deafening silence, right?
Right.
The peace and calm were explosive. The father just meekly submitted. And this happened on the 23rd of May. In fact, a few days later, because, Sai Baba they didn't know who is the Sai Baba. And with some inquiries, they just got to know Sai Baba, that there's a Muslim fakir saint in Shirdi. And once they got to know that, they all again came to Swami, gathered and said, you say you're Sai Baba? What is the proof that you're Sai Baba? Simply if you say we have to accept it or what? That is when Swami smiled and said, get some jasmine flowers. And he threw those jasmine flowers, and those jasmine flowers formed a beautiful lettering in Telugu, Nenu Sai Baba.
Oh.
It is so beautiful. This is the episode that happened on the 23rd of May. And it is often considered as the first declaration.
Right.
It is not as famous as the second declaration, which was accompanied with Manasa Bhajare.
Right.
But this was the first time somebody asked Swami, who are you? And Swami declared, I am Sai Baba. And that is why, this satsang on this special day.
Beautiful. In fact, before we go on to analyze Swami's answer, when Swami says, I am Sai Baba, when you were narrating this incident, there was a thought that came to my mind that it follows a classic pattern. This whole episode follows a classic pattern of 3 stages. Okay, so one is when Swami's father comes and asks him, who are you? Okay, the second is when Swami gives the answer, I am Sai Baba. And the third is when Swami says, having known that, what you should do. So there are 3 terms in the Bhagavad Gita. It said, Gyatum, Drashtum, Praveshtum. So the first step is to ask, to inquire, to be curious, to be interested. In fact, very beautifully in the conversations with Sai Baba, Swami tells Dr. John Hislop, interest is what you need. How do you go about achieving anything else in life? Interest. So he says that curiosity and interest is what is important. So Gyatum. Drashtum, you see, he reveals, he tells you the truth. Praveshtum is when you believe in it and when you are devoted and when you experience what the truth is said. Before we go on to these three, there's a beautiful aside which I would like to bring to your notice, because Swami's father went with a stick asking him, who are you? Are you a madman or a ghost? But in the loving God, Kasturi, Professor Kasturi, he records this beautiful incident where I think it should be in the late 50s, where he's sitting with Swami in the interview room and Swami is reading letters. And Swami suddenly pulls out one postcard and then he gives it to Professor Kasturi and says, read it. So he reads Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba Varu.
Varu, with a lot of respect.
With lot of respect, and then he reads the entire letter in Telugu. At the end, it's written Pedda Venkama Raju.
Oh.
So it's a letter written by Swami's father to him.
Calling him with respect,
exactly.
though he is just a 24 or 25-year-old.
Exactly. And the beauty is, Swami tells Professor Kasturi, you are always wondering how my father refers to me, right? So this is how he refers to me. So the initial stage of Gyatum, when he asked him the question and when he understood he was full of love and devotion towards Swami. In 1973, there's a beautiful letter that Swami wrote, which also, amplifies this whole concept of Gyatum, where you're trying to learn, where you're trying to know, where you're trying to seek. And Swami's, it's kind of the central theme of the letter is spiritual hunger.
Spiritual hunger.
Spiritual hunger. So unless you have this spiritual hunger, only that will make, a response, that will bring a response from the divine. I'll just read out quickly. I quote from the letter. Swami says, spiritual hunger is the ultimate meaning of every activity of life. The dissatisfaction and restlessness that remains even after obtaining all necessities of life show that everyone, consciously or unconsciously, does suffer from spiritual hunger, and it is not appeased until the spirit within is realized. So these beautiful words, where Swami is saying, until the goal is reached, the purpose of the spiritual hunger is to take you from Gyatum, Drashtum to Praveshtum. Again, this
Jai Jagadish Hare, Krishna सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सती साई महाराज की
समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्त लोका सुखिनो